Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. Drink wine. This is life eternal. This is all that youth will give you. It is the season for wine, roses and drunken friends. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. The moving finger writes, and, having writ, moves on, nor all of thy piety nor wit shall lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all of thy tears wash out a word of it. To wisely live your life, you don't need to know much, just remember two main rules for the beginning: you better starve, than eat whatever, and better be alone, than with whoever. I sent my soul through the invisible, some letter of that afterlife to spell, and by my soul returned to me, and answered, I myself am heaven and hell. O threats of hell and hopes of paradise! One thing at least is certain, this life flies, one thing is certain and the rest is lies. The flower that once has blown forever dies. As far as you can avoid it, do not give grief to anyone. Never inflict your rage on another. If you hope for eternal rest, feel the pain yourself, but don't hurt others. Your hand can seize today, but not tomorrow, and thoughts of your tomorrow are nothing but desire. Don't waste this breath, if your heart isn't crazy, since the rest of your life won't last forever. And you think that unto such as you, a maggot-minded, starved, fanatic crew, God gave a secret, and denied it me? Well, what matters it? Believe that, too. It's too bad if a heart lacks fire, and is deprived of the light of a heart ablaze. The day on which you are without passionate love is the most wasted day of your life. Dead yesterdays and unborn tomorrows, why fret about it, if today be sweet? How sad, a heart that does not know how to love, that does not know what it is to be drunk with love. If you are not in love, how can you enjoy the blinding light of the sun, the soft light of the moon? Beyond the earth, beyond the farthest skies, I try to find heaven and hell. Then I hear a solemn voice that says, heaven and hell are inside. Drink wine and look at the moon and think of all the civilizations the moon has seen passing by. This world that was our home for a brief spell never brought us anything but pain and grief. It's a shame that not one of our problems was ever solved. We depart with 1,000 regrets in our hearts. A book of verses underneath the bough, a flask of wine, a loaf of bread, and thou beside me singing in the wilderness, and wilderness is paradise now. Realize this, one day your soul will depart from your body and you will be drawn behind the curtain that floats between us and the unknown. While you wait for that moment, be happy, because you don't know where you came from and you don't know where you will be going. Poor soul, you will never know anything of real importance. You will not uncover even one of life's secrets. Although all religions promise paradise, take care to create your own paradise here and now on earth. When you are so full of sorrow that you can't walk, can't cry anymore, think about the green foliage that sparkles after the rain. When the daylight exhausts you, when you hope a final night will cover the world, think about the awakening of a young child. So I be written in the book of love. I do not care about that book above. Erase my name, or write it as you will. So I be written in the book of love. O friend, for the morrow let us not worry this moment we have now, let us not hurry when our time comes, we shall not tarry with 7,000-year-olds, our burden carry. There was a water drop, it joined the sea, a speck of dust, it was fused with earth. What of your entering and leaving this world? A fly appeared, and disappeared. Ah, make the most of what we yet may spend, before we too into the dust descend, dust into dust, and under dust to lie sans wine, sans song, sans singer, and sans end. Alike for those who for today prepare, and those that after some tomorrow stare, a muezzin from the tower of darkness cries, fools! Your reward is neither here nor there. here with a loaf of bread beneath the bough, a flask of wine, a book of verse, and thou beside me singing in the wilderness. And wilderness is paradise. And now, today is the time of my youth. I drink wine because it is my solace. Do not blame me, although it is bitter it is pleasant, it is bitter because it is my life. Why ponder thus the future to foresee, and jade thy rein to vain perplexity? Cast off thy care, leave Allah's plans to him, he formed them all without consulting thee. 3 cups of tea. Scholars really have nothing to teach you. But from the soft touch of the eyelashes of a woman you will know all there is to know about happiness. When I want to understand what is happening today or try to decide what will happen tomorrow, I look back. When your soul and mind have left our bodies and we are buried alongside each other, a potter may one day mold the dust of both of us into the same clay. Wake! For the sun, who scattered into flight the stars before him from the field of night, drives night along with them from heaven, and strikes the Sultan's turret with a shaft of light. The worldly hope men set their hearts upon turns ashes or it prospers, and anon, like snow upon the desert's dusty face lighting a little hour or two is gone. All love, could thou and I with fate conspire to grasp this sorry scheme of things entire, would not we shatter it to bits, and then remold it nearer to the heart's desire? I can't reveal the mystery to either saint or sinner, I can't state at length what I've said curtly, I achieve an altered state that I can't explain, I have a secret that I cannot share. There are too many tears in my eyes. The fires of hell are no more than sparks of fire as compared to the flames that consume me inside. Paradise? For me it means a moment of peace. I have not asked for life, but I try to accept whatever life brings without surprise. And I shall depart again without having questioned anyone about my strange stay here on earth. There was a door to which I found no key, there was a veil past which I could not see, some little talk a while of me and thee there seemed, and then no more of thee and me. How much more of the mosque, of prayer and fasting? Better go drunk and begging round the taverns. Khayyam, drink wine, for soon this clay of yours will make a cup, bowl, one day a jar. When once you hear the roses are in bloom, then is the time, my love, to pour the wine. Houris and palaces and heaven and hell, these are but fairy tales, forget them all. I value the lover's sighs of happiness and I despise the hypocrite mumbling his prayers.